Good morning, this is Dr. TF and I'm going to take about switch statements in R programming. So as in other conventional programming, there are switch statements in R programming as well. What I am taking here as an example here is to make a simple calculator to calculate, to perform fundamental arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Before that, let me create 4 subroutines or the functions, to do the operations of add, subtract, multiply and divide. Okay, first let me create an addition function that's going to take 2 arguments x and y and is going to perform addition here. Okay, similarly I'm going to create 3 more, one for subtraction, the other for multiplication, then the other for division. So in the very same way, all these syntaxes are pretty much same compared to the other languages, except for the function declaration statement, where you have the name of the function at the left side and followed by the keyword and the arguments, if any, which are not a mandatory one. It is an optional one. And again, if you can see, the return statement is pretty much the same purpose as it has been used for the other languages as well. It is just an optional one. Alright, I think it's complete now. So that completes our subroutines: add, sub, mul and div. That's going to do addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. As you can see, it takes 2 formal arguments x and y and it returns with the current with their corresponding arithmetic operation. That's all. So with the main program, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to first of all get the choice from the user through this choice variable. The choice could be either a plus, minus, or a star, or a divide symbol, so that it reads what kind of data it is. So what I'm trying to do is, we all know that our program is going to take by default in the form of a numerical value, so we need to convert them to an integer. So let's run this function as dot integer. So it's going to change the value of choice to an integer when it's stored. Has to do a read line here with the prompt. All these functions we have seen before. The prompt could be an appropriate sentence so the user knows what he has to enter. You can just put entry a choice of operation. Okay. The next is we need to get the 2 operands for an arithmetic operation. Let's take it as n1 and n2. They are the actual arguments that should be passed on to the function. As dot integer, and we need to do a read line here with the prompt keyword. Okay, and you can just put enter first number, okay, and the next operand we are taking it here, ditto statement, read lines, not read CSV. The tab sometimes gives the most used, the function. So once you get long programming in R, you can make use of the tab keyword more frequently, because it tries to get the functions that you use very common. So you have got 2 operands here with the choice here, and now you need to switch. Okay, you need to switch the operator now. Okay, so that let's have an operator variable here which actually switches your statement. So switch, this is the syntax for switch. It's gonna have two fields. The first is going to be the object for switch, and second is going to be the action that it has to take. So here the option or the object is going to be choice here, because in choice variable only we'll get the choice of what kind of operation that you are going to make, and that choice can have 4 values as you know it. So the 4 values are to be given in codes here. The first could be plus, second choice a minus, followed by the third choice asterisk symbol, and the fourth one which is a divide by symbol. Okay, so now we have switched successfully to the operators, and what we need to do is we need to compute the result of this particular. Let's save it. Usually after every 2 lines, it's always a good habit to save your programs. Okay, whatever language it is, it's good you try to make another switch statement here. And yeah, here the object is gonna be the choice here, and the action is going to be add n1 comma n2 and sub of n1. So this is actually the calling function. We are trying to call all the 4 subroutines or the functions here through a single switch statement. And the basics of programming states that n1 and n2, according to the basic of programming, n1 and n2 are the actual arguments that has to be switched to the formal arguments x and y, which are given in the subroutine. Makes sense? Let's maybe put this down so that you can see it clearly. Alright, so this result is over. Now we need to print the results. So let's put print result. That will give an idea to you. Okay, so now the program is over. As you can see, what we have done is we tried to add 4 subroutines here, and we are making a call through the switch statements, and it gives us what we want to. Okay, let's run this now. Okay, you can see that 4 functions are added to the global window here, and it's asking for a choice here in this console window. Let's put 3, that is a multiplication. So it's asking for the first number. Let's put it 5, and second number, see, you can see it has been updated in the global variable as well. Okay, the choice 3, which translates to the multiplication function. The first number is 5. The reason for this L is, I've told you before, it takes the value as an integer. We have made a conversion to integer here. Just 3 and 5 will put it as a mere number. Now 3L and 5L is going to put that one as integers. Okay, second number is 6, and it's going to give an answer of 30. Okay, so all environments are pretty much clear here. 2 variables, and these 2 variables are the numbers. Choice is third, that is the operator, and the result is going to be 30 in the form of integer. So likewise you can do it for addition and subtraction here. Let me just make sure you see all of this. I'll try to minimize this one so that you can see it more clearly. Yeah, the function is now clear, I guess. Wait, yeah. So this is the simple program to have a calculator. Feel free to drop in any comments you have to. Meet you in the next video. This is TF signing off. Bye.